Hello and welcome to this show with Mr. Cricket, UAE Anis Sazin with Khalid's Times. Mr. Cricket, welcome to our show. Great final actually yesterday, Pakistan versus England. I mean, we wish that Pakistan batsmen hadn't suffered that middle order collapse because it seemed that if 25 more runs, it would have been a very close game. What's your thoughts on that, sir?
What a World Cup final we've had. Like you rightly mentioned, Pakistan were doing well till the 15th over, and suddenly they lost two set batsmen in Shan Mashood as well as Shadab Khan. And that's what cost them to get that extra 15-20 runs, because on this spicy wicket, I believe those runs would have been very crucial for Pakistan to defend it.
And in the end, it was again the same man for England, actually, Ben Stokes. I mean, he has done it over and over again, man for crisis, actually.
Absolutely a Superman. Ritu, he has gone through that trauma of the 2016 World Cup, where we know how Brathwaite hit him for 4 sixes and he was on his haunches. He then delivered for England in the 2019 World Cup. Single-handedly, he took England across the shore. This was not an easy wicket. Pakistan bowlers were on fire. He stood his ground. He had his moments of luck, but luck always favors the brave, and ensured that he was there till the end and made England win this World Cup. Had he not been there, because who knows what would have happened in the end, but England probably would have choked. But so full credit to Ben Stokes.
And man leading them was Babar Azam. I mean, he came back to form in the semi-final. So overall, looking ahead, it's a very young team, very young captain. So do you think he's the man to lead them going ahead?
As a cricket fan and as a cricket aficionado, I believe he's the right man. Generally you are led by the right player, the best batsman of your team. I know he didn't have a good tournament with the bat, barring that semi-final against New Zealand. His strike rate was below par. But that's where the problem with Asian countries is that, when you see a batsman, rather captain, not performing, everybody trolls them, everybody goes after them. But this is the same guy who's built the team after Sarfraz Ahmed.
So the final question, Mr. Cricket UAE, what's your biggest takeaway from this tournament? Is it how T20 cricket should be approached by looking at the example of England, the champions?
You said, or rather hit the nail, Ritu. England built this World Cup, or won this World Cup not today. They started building it from 2015 after they were, they exited the 2015 World Cup in New Zealand and Australia, where they were outclassed by Bangladesh in the quarterfinals. Rather, not the quarterfinals, in the league stage. And then Owen Morgan took it in his hand along with Andrew Strauss. They took out a leaf after and Brendan McCullum built that team where they wanted to play that fearless or the gungo style of cricket. And from that first series against New Zealand, they started scoring 350, 400 runs, built upon it, reached that 2019 World Cup. In between, they had the blip in the Champions Trophy where they lost to Pakistan, but they hung on to their style. They backed the players like the Jason Roy, the Bairstows, and the Ben Stokes, who went hard. They had one player in that 50-over tournament who was Joe Root, who was controlling the innings, making sure that if there's a hiccup, he stays around. But they maintained their style. They won that 19 World Cup. Okay, it was a close game, but they were deserved winners. Then in the 2021 T20 World Cup, they were beaten by Daryl Mitchell. But they were there. But what was important that after Owen Morgan, Joss Butler took it, and not even 4 months back, but they maintained this staying style. They played that aggressive brand of cricket. They showed that intent. They were not having any fear of losing. Even in yesterday's final, they made sure they attacked the Pakistani bowlers, even if there was a lot of swing, seam. But that is the reason they won it. They showed intent. They showed aggressiveness and they delivered it, and they are the deserved champions. And going forward, I believe most of the teams should follow the same template. Yes, you might lose some, you might get bowled out for 80 or 90. But if you want to win the shortest format, you need to be aggressive, and it should be shown on the field.
Thank you so much, Mr. Cricket UAE, for your wonderful insights on the T20 World Cup in Australia. It was lovely having you with Khalid's Times. Thank you so much once again.
Same here, Ritu. Excellent, World Cup we've had, and I believe it's a win-win situation for all our readers and our fans and all of us. We really enjoyed it, and we hope come the next World Cup in India, which is going to be 50 over, should be a cracker, and we'll probably ensure that we build towards it.
Definitely, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you.